Let's go to Singapore and speak to Adam Hancock. Adam, the WHO wants more data. It wants more detailed information about hospitalizations and deaths from Beijing. How is Beijing responding to that request, considering the whole world really needs to know what's going on?
Well, they've come out and they've defended themselves, and they've defended the information that they have been sharing. They say they've always been very open and very fair and sent information to the World Health Organization very quickly. So they are defending the approach that they are taking, but still these doubts remain. You know, another 5 deaths added to the toll, and that's continuing a pattern really where we've seen 5 or fewer deaths reported every day since the COVID restrictions, the COVID zero restrictions were changed and the virus was effectively allowed to spread around the country. And many experts are doubting that, including now the World Health Organization. There's actually a research firm in the UK who predict that there could be as many as 9,000 COVID deaths at the moment. And certainly the evidence on the ground is that things are much worse than China is reporting. You look at these videos of hospital departments overflowing. There's reports on social media of people saying they know numerous people who have died from the virus, and also crematoriums as well, saying they've never been busier. So it's certainly a different picture on the ground to what has been reported. Now, the World Health Organization, they did reference the fact that China has a much narrower definition of what a COVID death is compared to the parameters used by the rest of the world. And obviously that will make a difference to the numbers. But considering some of the estimates and some of the numbers that we are getting, 1 death reported yesterday, 5 today, these really aren't high numbers, especially with the millions of infections that we are seeing. China has been quite open about no new variant being reported in the country at the moment. That was one of the big concerns with the virus now ripping through China, that something would come out that we haven't seen before and our vaccines and our treatments may not work at them. But so far, China and the World Health Organization saying that they haven't found any nasty new variants coming out of China at this stage.
Briefly, Adam, and it needs to be brief, what are we expecting over the next few days with the relaxation of rules, but also the Lunar New Year holiday coming?
We're expecting many people to travel. Obviously, domestic tourism is going to be huge at Chinese New Year, but also now with the borders open, people traveling internationally. Southeast Asia, particularly, we think a lot of people are going to come and visit. They've decided against using some of these measures that the likes of the UK, India, Australia have used, instead treating Chinese travellers like travellers from the rest of the world. So we expect lots to come here. There's obviously lots of links between this part of the world and China. But even within China, you would expect millions to be travelling ahead of the holidays. So it's certainly going to be a busy time. But yeah, it's like people will finally be using their passports again.
Adam Hancock, thank you very much. Always appreciate it, Adam. Take care.